Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So today I am doing my April favourites because we are now in the month of May. So I've got a couple of things that I want to talk to you all about today. I've got so much mess on my desk because I've just filmed a tutorial. So basically, let's get started with the favourite. So the first thing I'm going to go in with is a skincare product, and I'm pretty sure this has been a favourite of mine for a good couple of favourites videos now, and it is the Jojoba Golden Oil. I purchased this particular one off Amazon. It is a wonderful product. I have been mixing it in with my concealer to hydrate my under eye area before I then go over the top with a heavier duty concealer. So I've really been enjoying this product, and like I said, I got it from Amazon, but recently the only link I've been able to find for it has been for the litre bottle, which is like £70. This is 100 mils, and I'm pretty sure it was like £6.80-ish. But if I can find the link for the small one, I will link it below, but I just got it off Amazon. Ooh, I'll probably talk about some brushes first. I've got some brushes I want to just quickly mention, and it is the Real Techniques sculpting set that they came out with. Pretty sure it is still available, and if I can find it I will leave a link on the company blog post to this video. But you basically get their setting brush, which you can buy individually, their sculpting brush, which again you can buy individually, and there is a limited edition fan brush. Yeah, it's called a fan brush. And I've been loving this for my highlighter. It's just sort of like the perfect size to just sweep that product onto your cheekbone and really apply that highlight powder. So I have really been loving this just recently. I've been loving using this with my bronzing primer from Bourjois or my Chanel, so Tandy Chanel, and I have been loving using this to set underneath my eyes. It's just an awesome little brush, and I have really been enjoying this set. The whole set, I'm not sure how much it cost because it was a gift from my mother-in-law. A great set. If you can still purchase it, then I would definitely invest in the product because it's not really too expensive. But if you don't have the money, then if you've got the money there, then it's a good set. Okay, so I've got a couple of lip balms, and just recently, because the weather is getting hotter and because I have been getting out of the house a little bit more, I have been doing just a tiny bit of makeup on my face. So sort of like a tinted moisturizer and a tinted lip balm, and I have been using like just a lightweight mascara as well, just to add a little bit of definition to my eyes because my lashes are so blonde. So I have really been loving using my Vaseline. Basically comes in this little tin. There we go. So it is a pink tinted balm, and it is a gorgeous product. It smells really nice, and it just hydrates your lips really nicely and also gives them just a little flush to the colour as well. Another product that I have really been enjoying, and you've been seeing it in a lot more tutorials just recently, is the Carmex lip balm. This is in the cherry flavour, which I'm not as keen on. I normally like just the original, but this is such a good moisturiser for your lips, lip balm. It just hydrates them really well. It makes them so smooth. Like, I suffer from really dry, cracked lips, and it just creates perfectly smooth lips, and it preps them ready for lip care or lipstick and stuff like that. It's just an amazing product. I'll go for this setting spray first. It is the Model in a Bottle original formula. My pump in the bottle that it actually came in broke, so I had to transfer it into a little spray bottle. But I love this stuff, and I didn't want to just chuck it out and waste it, so that's why I transferred it into another bottle, and I just love this product. It keeps my makeup on all day. It keeps me less oily because I have ridiculously oily skin, and using this product has just really kept my makeup on my skin a lot longer than if I didn't use it. I'm going to go in with base products first, and one that I have been sort of going towards just recently is the Avon MagiX Face Perfector. Now, my skin just recently has sort of got these bumps coming through underneath again, which is sort of like blocked pores. They're just tiny little skin texture bumps that come through. I'm not sure if it is or what it is out of my face products that I have changed just recently. I've changed using a different face cleanser, so it could be that, but also I have changed sort of my base routine and the base products that I have tend to be going towards just recently. So as you all know, I love the L'Oreal Skin Perfection Magic Blur. This is my holy grail. It's a ride or die for me. It's just an amazing product. But this is very similar. It's not quite as silicone-y. It is more of a moisturizer feel. It's a lot less, it's just a little bit more creamy than the other one. So I find it a little bit more hydrating, whereas I find the L'Oreal Skin Perfection a little bit drying. So this product helps keep my skin matte. It does help with pores and texture on your skin, but not quite as good as that L'Oreal Magic Blur. This is a good product though, and I've really been liking using it just recently. Like I said, I have changed up my base products just recently. I have been using a couple of different products. I've been using a foundation when I want a heavier coverage, and I've been using a tinted moisturizer BB cream when I want a very natural, flawless look to my skin. So the tinted moisturizer I've been using is the Smashbox Camera Ready BB Cream, and this is in the Fair. I can probably go one up and go to the Light, I believe it's called, because this is very pale and I do need to add bronzer to it. But I've really been liking this to just even out the redness in my skin tone on days when I don't want to apply a lot of makeup. So those days when you just want to keep it really natural and you want to, you know, just rub your eyes and whatever, I have been applying this to my skin just to hide the pores and the redness and the texture and the discoloration to my skin, and this has been working amazingly. I purchased this a little while ago and I've just started using it again for this sort of summery weather, and I have really been liking it. The other base product is the MakeUpForEver Matte Velvet Plus. I've used this in a couple of tutorials just recently. It gives a very flawless base and it just is very, very matte and natural. So I always tend to use a luminous base primer underneath, but also still mattify my T-zone with a mattifying primer at the same time. This is such a matte base, which is why I do it, because it creates more of a natural look to your skin. And I've really been liking mixing these two together, because with this one, just kind of tones down the redness a little bit, but with this mixed in, my redness just diminishes and it is just a beautiful sort of match and shade, and it just takes away the redness in my skin, and I have really been loving it. I have a couple of sort of concealer and highlight products. I have been loving the Maybelline Fit Me concealer just recently for concealing underneath my eyes and around my nose where I have a little bit of extra redness. I have been loving this concealer just recently, and you've probably seen it in many tutorials that I have done as of lately. It is just a really good creamy concealer that blends out beautifully and flawlessly, and it's just perfect. It's just a lovely, lovely concealer. And I've really been enjoying that sort of technique where you apply concealer and then you apply a highlighter over the top. It just adds a little bit more coverage to your skin doing it that way, and also I find made it last a lot longer without creasing. So the highlighter that I have really been loving in the sort of liquid form is the MAC Prep and Prime in the Radiant Rose formula. Just comes with a little brush. And I have really been enjoying this product to highlight underneath my eyes. I sort of go from about there down. I don't go all the way up underneath my eye with this product. Sort of go more along sort of that highlight area there. Also go down the centre of my face as well with this product. And I have really been, again, enjoying that whole technique of using the concealer first and then the highlighting concealer after. I have been I've rediscovered my love for my Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder. This is an amazing product. It's so finely milled, it is just beautiful, it is brightening, it has a little bit of luminosity to it but not too much shimmer, which just illuminates your face and highlights the areas naturally, and it also sets the product beautifully as well. Like I said, I've been really liking that sort of natural go-to look as of lately, and for my brows I've literally just been running through them with my Gimme Brow by Benefit. I just sort of comb it through and just, I don't apply too much because if I apply too much of this they can get really dark, so I sort of apply a little bit, I scrape off however much and then apply it, and then I will brush through with a separate spoolie brush just to make sure that all the hairs are sort of in position and in the place that I want them to be. So I've really been loving that on the times that I've only been wearing like a tinted moisturizer with a little bit of concealer. I have been really enjoying a pair of false lashes this month, and they are the Demi Pixies from Ardell. I've worn them in a couple of tutorials I believe, and they're just a really gorgeous sort of natural yet still adds a little bit of drama look to your lashes, and it is just beautiful. I have really been loving using these for the more sort of natural looks that you could wear day to day. It just adds a little bit more drama to your eye makeup look, and I've really been loving lashes just recently for like the past 6 months or so maybe. But I'm not loving my lash glue. Like, I know Duo is probably the most well-known lash glue, but it's really failing me at the moment. Like, a lot of the time my eyelashes start to pick off, and I apply quite a bit of product because I thought it was because I wasn't applying enough product to the lashes. And you don't want to smother your lashes in glue because you're going to lose the shape and you're going to make them look really odd and tacky. And so basically, my question to you guys is, if you have discovered a lash glue that you really love and it keeps your lashes on all day and you just adore it and it's your holy grail, please let me know in the comments below or message me on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, wherever. And that was all for my April favourites today. It was mostly, again, makeup products, as it pretty much always is. But yeah, I just wanted to add a little bit on the end because I received 4 new Gerard Cosmetic lipsticks. I didn't really want to do another full video on swatching them for you, so I thought I would just add the swatches on the end of this favourites video for you. So the shades I got was Fairy Godmother, which is a gorgeous sort of light pinky Barbie pink shade similar to what I am wearing today. I got Grape Soda, which is a gorgeous dark bright purple in the tube, which is just a beautiful colour. I then have Rodeo Drive, which kind of reminds me of Berry Smoothie. I haven't worn this product yet, but it looks like a gorgeous sort of everyday shade. And last but not least, I have Kimchi Doll, which is a gorgeous sort of peachy nude shade. This was created by, I've forgotten her name, but she's like got an Instagram page. I'm not sure if she's got a YouTube page. I'm pretty sure she does, but I will put her name here somewhere. But yeah, so those were the new shades that I got. I just saw that they've released another one called Underground, which looks a really gorgeous sort of grey toned pink natural shade. So I really want to have a look at that product. So I hope you enjoyed this favourites video, finding out what I've been loving this month, and for a couple of the swatches at the end. So I hope you enjoyed. Thank you ever so much for watching as always. Please like and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I will talk to you all in my next video.